Hey guys, welcome back to the second part of the diabetic management series. And in this video, I'll be discussing more on how to manage your diet and lifestyle while being a type 1 diabetic. So, as a type 1 diabetic, your diet is really directly proportional to what your blood sugar is and how well your A1C is. And that's something that we discussed in the last video. And so, because of this, your diet and your lifestyle is very important to how well managed your type 1 diabetes is. So before we get started into what is the best diet for a type 1 diabetic, it's important to discuss counting carbs. So when you're a type 1 diabetic, your carbs break into glucose, and it has a great impact on your blood sugars. And so because of this, it's important to be able to count your carbs to determine how much insulin that you need to manage your blood sugars. And so now we can get more into the type of diet that is best for type 1 diabetics. The ADA also has an article on how to count carbs, so I'll also put the link in the description below for this. So Mayo Clinic defines a diabetic diet as something that is rich in nutrients but also low in fats. So, and this is eating things like fruits, veggies, and whole grains. Before you make any major changes to your diet, it's important to contact your local physician or dietitian, because I am not a medical expert and I'm just doing this based on the thorough research that I've done. But it's important to do your own due diligence before you make any decisions that impact your health. So creating a healthy diabetic plan for your diet, it will help control your blood glucose and also manage your weight. And because eating too many calories and fat makes your sugar increase, which can lead to hyperglycemia, which can lead to ketones, nerve, kidney, and heart damage, which we don't want. So it's important to keep that healthy lifestyle and healthy diet so we can avoid those bad consequences that come with eating unhealthy foods. So on the Mayo Clinic website, they suggest you eat healthy carbs like fruits, veggies, whole grains, legumes like beans and peas, and also low-fat dairy products. So basically, you want to avoid less healthy carbs and eat more healthy carbs, fiber-rich foods, and also heart-healthy fish. So heart-healthy fish will be things like salmon, tuna, and mackerel, and not fried fish or fish with high levels of mercury. It's just best to avoid those things. You don't have to cut out of your diet completely, but everything in moderation is what I would say. Research also recommends things like good fats. So basically things like avocados, nuts, canola, olive and peanut oils. So things like that. You really want to avoid saturated fats like beef, butter, sausage, bacon, trans fats, things like processed snacks like baked goods, cholesterol like egg yolks, liver, organs, and also limit the amount of sodium. So it's basically just like limit all these things. I know it's hard to completely cut out like things like bacon or butter out of your diet, but just doing everything in moderation is what's best to better manage your type 1 diabetes and to get those ideal glucose numbers and make for a healthier diet and healthier lifestyle. The American Diabetes Association recommends that you fill half your plate with non-starch veggies and a quarter of your plate with a protein like meats, and your last quarter that you have with whole grains and also starchy vegetables like potatoes. And you also want to, they also recommend using things like good fats and having a plate of fruit or a cup of fruit, and also drinking things like milk, water, unsweetened tea, or coffee. Some of the recipes that the ADA lists on their website, I'll go ahead and put the link in the description below to look at all these recipes. Moving on from diet and going more to physical activity. Physical activity is important even for just someone who doesn't even have type 1 diabetes. When you do have type 1 diabetes, it makes you more sensitive to insulin, it allows your insulin to be more effective in lowering your blood sugars. So if you're facing like a high blood sugars or hypoglycemia, or just like higher blood sugars, or even if you're not facing any of that, it makes your insulin more effective in lowering your blood sugar. So if you're about to eat, it makes it more effective in everything. And make sure you talk to your doctor about formulating a good exercise plan, and start up small. You don't want to start off doing HIIT workouts every day and 5 times a day. You want to start off slow, and make sure that you consult your doctor or your local clinic or diabetic educator about what's the best step for you and what's the best exercise routine for you. So you can start little things to start off with, is like light walking, swimming. You can do cardio, and even things like participating in the JDRF walk. So the JDRF, every year they host a walk, and they have it in like areas all around the nation in the US. And so basically during the walk, you basically walk for a cure for type 1 diabetes. So you're getting that physical exercise while also helping managing your type 1 diabetes. And at these events, they have a whole bunch of like fun snacks and foods, and I've gone every year, and it's a really fun event that my family really enjoys, and we make a big deal out of it. So it's something really fun to do. This video was pretty much just giving you basic information about like your diet and physical activity. It's not much to it, just eat healthy. And you make sure you, as stated before, consult your doctor or your dietitian before making any change to your diet. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not responsible for your health in any way, shape, or form. This is just based on thorough research that I've did. But you're aware on some way to properly manage your diet in your physical life. Make sure to tune into the next video, which we'll talk more about diabetic technology and insulin affordability and things like that, like tech that has come out, like insulin pumps and Dexcoms that can better they can help you better manage your type 1 diabetes, basically. So thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to tune into the next video in this series. Bye.